Hi guys and gals out in YouTube land, it's Miss Beverly here with you this evening for a video, I guess I'm going to call it Everyday Wigs and Wig Care Products. I have just see far too much distinction amongst people as to, you know, white wigs, black people wigs, white people wigs, and all this kind of thing, and I don't particularly subscribe to that. Now, I am a person that is very, very open-minded. I appreciate everyone's point of view. I will listen to everyone's point of view. I certainly watch multiple types of wig reviews and am open to trying any type of wig or wig product myself. Now, that being said, my channel typically gears towards what I like to call wigs for the low. Inexpensive wigs that, you know, you can get a decent wig for an inexpensive price. That is my MO, okay? Some people may not agree with that, and that's fine. We can agree to disagree. Now, that being said, a lot of the wigs, especially the synthetic wigs that I present, and I will usually say it in every single video, you know, there are oftentimes wigs that I call weekend wigs, wig for going out, nighttime wigs, and not necessarily always wigs for everyday use. And a lot of times they're big and bouncy and full and curly and, you know, a whole lot of hair, and that can just be a little bit too much for maybe everyday use. So what I want to do in this next few videos that I'm going to show you is I'm going to present to you wigs that I use that are a mainstay in my wig closet, wigs that are still less expensive, maybe more than $20 or something, or $30, but are still less expensive and are human hair units, and wigs that I've also purchased multiple of in my house, and that I've had very, very good luck with. I've already maybe reviewed them once, but I'm going to re-present them because I've probably purchased more of them since I've done the initial reviews, and I want to revisit them to show you again what types of products you can get, and I'm just going to call it for less than $100, okay, for $100 or less. And so I hope that you will be able to see from the upcoming videos what types of wigs you can get that are actually human hair, that are very natural looking units. I've got them sitting all around me here to show you guys. You know, even my ladies who, you know, are suffering from hair loss or thinning hair would, you know, be able to see what you can get and what's out there. And so the other part of this video is going to be, I'm going to show you some of the wig products I use as well. I get a lot of questions about, you know, what items I'm using currently for my units, and I will tell you, you know, over the last 4 years, you know, I've trialed and errored quite a few things, but I've pretty much reached my mainstay of products that I buy over and over again. And so that's what I'm going to show you here. I've got all of them sitting here ready to go. So this first product I want to show you is by a company called Bobos Remy. And this company makes a whole line of products. Now, these products could also be used on your natural hair as well. I use this on my human hair units. This is a leave-in conditioner. It's got some great ingredients in it: macadamia oil, lavender oil. It's got some castor oil. Of course, it's got some silicone, you know, with dimethicone. Let's see, what else does it have in it? Panthenol, and several other, you know, larger chemical names that are typically used for moisture retention. So, great product. Now, this is a 10.5 ounce bottle. It runs about $9.99 at your local beauty supply store. Can't find it at Walmart or Target or any place like that. You have to go to the beauty supply store for it. But it's a pretty easy find across the board in every beauty supply store I've ever been to. And I use several products from this line. I also have the shampoo from this line that I use for my human hair units. And I also have this product as well, which this is a perfectly natural wave curling treatment. This is another product line for theirs. It's for anti-static hair, replenish moisture and shining to maintain natural wave hairstyles. Now this is, again, this is another product that can be used on natural hair. It doesn't have to be a wig. It's not necessarily a wig product, although it is very, very good on your wigs. This product, let's see, this is a 8.5 ounce pump. This is a cream. It's a creamy texture. It's like a curling cream, a waving cream. And it runs, let's see, this one I bought for $11.99. So anywhere between $10 and $11, $12 or so. It lasts forever. I mean, it lasts a very long time. I probably had this 2 years. So, or at least a year. And it also has a very comparable ingredients to the other one I just mentioned. And it works very, very well for your wavy textured units. Not necessarily wigs that have a curl to them, but I mean wigs that are wavy. Or even your wavy natural hair. Another that brings me to segues into this product line. This is actually a product called Wet and Wavy. And this is another leave-in conditioner. This is for synthetic and human styles. It says calms, frizz, and flyaways on naturally curly, coily, kinky, frizzy, and mixed hair textures. It works wonderfully. I do use this one on both human and synthetic units, and especially those where I want to revive a curl pattern, especially for synthetic wigs. I want to revive the curl pattern and bring that curl pattern back to life, maybe for, you know, a second or third day kind of thing and on. And it works wonderfully. And it has, this is vitamin E, and it has, of course, you know, hydrolyzed keratin, panthenol, they're right up there on the top ingredients. Collagen, amino acid, right there in the top 5 ingredients. Wheat germ acid, wheat germ oil, I mean, those are the top ingredients in it. So it can be used for your natural hair as well. Another product line is from Demert, and this is actually made for wigs, okay? This is the Lusterer and Conditioner. This I use for my synthetic wigs. It can be used for weaves and extensions as well. Let's see, what does this one have in it? Not a whole lot of ingredients. This is actually made for wigs. Whereas this ingredient you can use for your natural hair as well. These products from Bobos Remy or even Wet and Wavy you can use for your natural hair. This one's actually just made for wigs. And it is a pretty good detangling conditioner. I mean, I have a couple of my mainstays I like a little better than this. This is a 8-ounce bottle and it's about $4.99. It works pretty well. I mean, it's not my favorite. I've found others that I think work a little bit better, but it's okay. Another product that the Demert line makes is this. This is actually a net spray. This is the wig equivalent of hairspray, okay, and spritz. And this is for wigs, falls, and hair pieces. It's made specifically for your synthetic units. It doesn't weigh the hair down a lot. It doesn't cause a lot of product buildup on the hair. And it's, which is certainly a problem when you utilize actual regular human hair, hairspray on your wigs. It can cause a little bit more problems rather than this one is actually formulated specifically for wigs. And it is a quick dry formula, which is nice because when you're using a synthetic hair, sometimes these sprays, the mist of the spray can look a little bubbly on the hair and you can see little beads of it all over the hair, and that's obviously not a very attractive look. And if you try to run your hands through it, then you stick the wig to your damn head and it looks just horrible. You basically start styling all over again, comb it out and go all over again. But this product does not cause that. And this is actually the only type of hairspray that I will ever use on any of my units across the board, whether they be human or synthetic, if I'm going to use an actual hairspray product. Another product that I like in terms of on the line of conditioners is a product, this is called Control Wig, and this is made by, who makes this? Is this African Essence? I think it is. It is a 3-in-1 formula. It's for human and synthetic wigs, falls, hair pieces, and braids. It says it softens, conditions, provides moisture and sheen. This is my mainstay for my synthetic wigs, for the straight wigs, and I even use it on the curly ones as well. It has lanolin in it, it's got dimethicone in it, it's got hydrolyzed silk in it, and propylene glycol. So, you know, definitely a moisturizing product, and glycerin and so forth. So this works really well, and this is very inexpensive. This is a 12 fluid ounce bottle, and it was $3.99 at the beauty supply store. I cannot say that I've seen this or any of these products in like a Walmart or a Target. I mean, you're pretty much going to have to go to the beauty supply store. I've not also seen it at Sally's either. I've mostly seen it in the more urban beauty supply stores. But it's a quality product, very, very inexpensive. You can find it online. They have it at Sam's Beauty, and the prices are very comparable online as well as they would be in the store. And that brings me to this product, which is Shampoo. This is also made by that same line, Control Wig Shampoo. This is for human and synthetic wigs. It conditions, moisturizes, softens, and helps extend the life of the wig. I use this on all my wigs across the board. Sometimes I'll try a regular human, you know, regular normal, not wig related shampoo and conditioner on my human hair wigs, but I have certainly used this, and it works very well. It's $3.99 for this 12 fluid ounce bottle, extremely inexpensive. You know, this is not one I'd use on my natural hair. I mean, it's made for wigs, but it does have some great product ingredients in it, and it's very, very easy to use. You know, a couple capfuls in a basin of warm water. I squeeze a little in my hand and kind of do this, and then squish down through the unit this way, down, kind of like you're milking a cow, you know, and get into the cap with it with my fist and kind of rub around and work through the hair carefully so as not to cause tangling, especially on the synthetic units. But it's extremely easy to use. Simple rinse, and you're ready to go. And it works fabulous, and it's inexpensive. Now, another product that I bought is made by Salon Pro. This is a 30-second remover shampoo. Now, this shampoo is made specifically for units that you're using tape or glue on. And what this does is this actually helps to remove those little glue balls that get stuck and caught up in your cap and on your lace that are so annoying to deal with. And this will actually remove that. And it is, let's see, it says it's an intensive residue and glue oil remover that conditions with olive oil and tea tree oil. It helps to remove traces of glue, gently cleanses the hair or weave of oils, and cleans and soothes the scalp. So it says you can use it on your natural hair. I have not used it on my natural hair. I have too used it on my natural hair because I've used it on my hairline before when I've taken the wig off. So that's not true. I have used it a couple times. Let's see. It has in it, what does it have in it? Olive oil, it has dimethicone, it has tea tree oil, it has hydrolyzed silk, it has, it does have the sodium lauryl sulfate in it, which is pretty typical of most shampoos, and then a couple of ingredients that actually remove the actual stickiness from your hair. And this ran, let's see, this is a 12-ounce bottle, and it ran $5.99. So pretty reasonable. Also another one that I bought at the beauty supply store. Virtually everything I'm going to show you I've bought either online or at the beauty supply store. And that kind of leads me into products that I use for lace fronts and full lace type wigs. I don't wear those a whole lot anymore. It's certainly not where I would be you know, gluing anything down. I've tried to get away from that because I already have like thinning areas here and I don't really need to add to that. My daughter has used this in the past though as well, and these products work pretty well. So I'm just going to start off with the glues. Now, you know, I've heard varying things. This particular glue is made by 32nd. And then this is the actual touch-up, and then this is their regular lace wig bond. I actually really like this product. It's pretty inexpensive. I want to say the touch-up is a little more pricey, maybe $6.99 online. And then this is a half fluid ounce, and I want to say this was about $5.99. And then another one I have is Ultra Hold. Now this one was a little bit annoying because it does not come with a brush inside of the lid, like, you know, which is so convenient. This one actually came with a separate, you know, long metal brush to use, and I found that a little annoying to deal with. But I have used my brush out of this one on this one and made it work, you know, and it works pretty well. I mean, it holds, I want to say, you know, I've had it hold up to a week with just a few touch-ups here and there with the actual touch-up glue, so it works pretty well. Another product that goes hand in hand with using the lace glues is the Scalp Protector. This product goes right across your scalp and then of course across the nape of your neck if you're using a full lace unit, and it helps to remove oiliness before you actually adhere the unit around your skin, and this stuff is fabulous. It provides a nice base for the actual glue to go on, and then conversely then when you're going to take it off, they also make lace release, and this is a product. Is this made? No, this is made by Walker Tape Company, and so is this. It is another thing where you dab it on. It's got like this type of top. You just dab it across the lace, and it helps to gently lift the lace off from your skin, so you're not like pulling it away from your hairline and pulling out your hair at the same time, which is obviously not the goal. And this stuff works really well too. Another one I bought was the C22 Solvent. This is like a citrus-based type of solvent remover, glue remover, and it has a pretty citrusy smell to it. It's a little bit harder to deal with, I mean, because it kind of sprays, it gets all over your hair, you know, and I didn't, you know, there's a lot of it in here. I probably had this for, you know, 3 years. I didn't particularly love this, but it does work. It's just a little bit harder for me personally to spray on. And this is another product that's made by Walker Tape. This is the Adhesive Remover. This is actually a liquid material, and it squirts out of the little nozzle here. It's a little bit messier to deal with, but I actually like this one better than the others. I used a cosmetic cotton doodad and squirted this on it, and then used it gradually pushing back against the lace around my hairline to remove the unit, and it worked fabulously. So, love it. I couldn't find all my tape, but the mainstay tape in my house is Super Tape. They have all different kinds of lengths and shapes. They're very inexpensive, really, in my opinion. On Sam's Beauty, you can buy little packets like this with like 36 pieces in it for somewhere around, the 2-inch pieces for somewhere around $4.99. And that's pretty reasonable to me. And so the Super Tape is a great product. What else do I have? Oh, the dry shampoo. Dry shampoo. This is kind of a newer fangled way to help to alleviate some of the shine that is in the synthetic units. I mean, there's nothing that's going to completely remove that, okay? But it does help to kind of dull it down a little bit and make it more of a matte finish. You know, there's not really anything you're going to do to make synthetic hair look completely natural and normal. I don't care what kind of hair it is, but this does help some. You know, it goes along with, like, there's other older school methods of using like baby powder or using cornstarch. Those are a little bit messier to deal with and a little bit harder to gauge how much you need, and you know, you might end up looking like you know, came from George Washington's time with the powdered wig, you know, if you use too much. So that is definitely a trial and error kind of thing, so I would say be very careful. Another mainstay for me is a razor like this. It's super inexpensive. I bought this off of Sam's Beauty for like buy one get one free for $1.99 or something. And this is what I use to actually trim bangs, so that you're not using a scissors like this and cutting it blunt, which can be so obvious looking with your synthetic units. I instead use this razor to kind of razor down through and to create a little bit more natural looking appearance to the bang. So that's that. And then my wig caps. These I buy from Sam's Beauty. They always have them for buy one get one free. There's 2 in a pack, so essentially for $1 you get 4 caps. This is by Magic, the Magic collection. This is one of the few that I found that actually kind of stays a little bit better on my head underneath the wig, you know, where other ones tend to kind of venture back as throughout the day as you're wearing the unit. This one actually stays in place a little bit better. So, all right, I hope I've answered questions about my current wig products and what they are, how much they are, and where to get them. And again, this of course is another long video, so I hope you're able to stay through it and garner the information from it. Stay tuned. I've got some wig reviews of my mainstay units coming up in just a minute. So until next time,
rock on!
Rock on!